Alright guys, welcome to MMAonWheels, and let's talk about what happened on UFC 305 in Australia. So, we had a couple of interesting fights. Taito Vasas sadly lost. I'm not really sure what's going to happen to this man. I know the UFC likes him. Tai is an amazing person and they will probably give him another fight, hopefully before cutting him. Jairzinho Rozenstruik, he will probably try to get a higher ranked opponent. Let's see who that will be. Jairzinho is a good guy. He's fighting really well. Maybe not so good in the wrestling department, but when it comes to striking, he's amazing. So we are going to see what happens there. Kai Kara-France, as I predicted, had the chance to knock out Steve Erceg, and he actually did knock him out. In my opinion, a bit of an early stoppage. Maybe he could have gotten like 10-15 seconds more. But yeah, it was an equal fight in the beginning. Steve Erceg, amazing technique. The guy is really stoic about it all, and he's gonna bounce back. I wanna see him fight Manel Kape, maybe, or Albazi. Albazi is also a good option. The other option we know that Pantoja is going to defend the title. When he defends the title, if Kai Kara-France wants to wait, okay, fair enough. It's a good idea to pair them up in a fight if Pantoja wins. If Pantoja doesn't win, maybe he gets an immediate rematch. I'm not really sure. Dana White doesn't really like the flyweights. Maybe Kai Kara-France gets a title shot next. The possibility of Kai Kara-France getting a title shot next is like 80 to 90%. So yeah, this is what's going to happen. Albazi versus Steve Erceg, great fight. Steve Erceg versus Manel Kape, amazing fight. I believe Manel Kape has the chance to defeat him, but I'm a Erceg fanboy. I'm always going to root for Erceg. So yeah, let's move on to the main event. And as I predicted, 4-round submission by Dricus. The fight was really interesting. Both of the guys had their moments. The first round, I'd give it to Dricus du Plessis. I know that one of the judges, or two of the judges, actually gave it to Easy. I don't know how they did that, but yeah, it's up to them. I'm not a judge. I'm just a fan. So yeah, I'm giving the first round to Dricus. The second round, yeah, that one is also Dricus, and this makes it 2-0. And then the third round, this is where Easy started to shine. His striking was amazing. He was fighting those counters. He was fighting those punches. Really good third round by Easy. And then let's move on to the fourth round. As I said, it was going to be in Dricus's best. It was going to be Dricus's best chance of winning, to use his clinch game, a little bit of ground game, and so on. So he did just that. He managed to rock Easy. Easy said he wasn't rocking, but we saw his body language, his hands. He wasn't defending himself. He was a little bit rocked. It's not like he was rocked to be unconscious, to not be able to make good decisions, but he was a little bit rocked. He wasn't really there, so to say. And we saw what happened. Dricus managed to get him down. He took his back, and it was easy money afterwards. I believe Easy could have tried to fight it a little bit more. He did have a chance to stop Dricus from getting the choke correctly, but he missed that. And yeah, in my opinion, Dricus is probably going to find Strickland for a rematch to defend the title next. That's a tough fight. It's a really tough fight. We know how Strickland fights. He's going to do the same. He's going to do the same thing. Maybe he's going to be a little bit more aggressive. And when it comes to Dricus, he's going to be a lot tougher for Strickland now. He has the confidence now. He KO'd Rob Whittaker. He decisioned Strickland to take the title. He submitted Adesanya, first guy to submit Adesanya. I mean, his confidence is going to be through the roof. He's making jokes about maybe it's not a joke, who knows, about going up and fighting Alex at 205. He was like, hey Alex, don't drop down to 185 so you don't make any excuses, I'm going to go up. So yeah, Dricus's confidence going to be through the roof. So this gives him an edge. You can tell that he is one of those guys who, when they get a really, really good win, they just get better. And we do have a chance to have Khamzat as a contender next. I believe that they won't give it to Whittaker if he wins against Khamzat, but if Khamzat wins against Whittaker, he might actually take the title shot next and take Strickland's spot. When it comes to Khamzat against Dricus, I believe Dricus wins this. He's just really tough, good ground game. He can match Khamzat in the striking department. In my opinion, his striking is better. We saw what he did against Izzy. He was landing those kicks, although they were really, really strange kicks. His technique is, I wouldn't say sloppy because it's working, but it's like, it's tough to react to it. It's hard to react to it. It's tough to describe. Duplessis techniques are interesting. They work amazing for him. Other fighters won't have success with them. So yeah, in the striking department, Dricus is better than Khamzat. Chin department, Dricus is amazing. We will see. Khamzat did get rocked against Gilbert Burns, so yeah, Dricus might put him down if they fight. But we can't really be sure if Khamzat is going to show up for the fight, so yeah, that's it. Yeah, what about Adesanya? Adesanya, if I were Adesanya, I'd take like a couple of months rest, maybe till the end of the year. It's already August, he can do this. He can fight in January, in February. It's alright for him to fight in the early months of the next year. Who I want to see him fight? Maybe a striker, maybe the winner or the loser of Nasruddin Imavov and Brandon Allen. That's actually both of those fights are really good for Izzy. So yeah, let's see what Izzy is going to do. Maybe he's going to move up, although he said he doesn't really want to move up. It's going to be interesting. I like Izzy. I want to see him go back to contender Izzy, be amazing, be exciting again. Maybe he's just missing the spark right now. He was the champion for so long. He defended the title so many times, and he was dominant. Yeah, you might say that his fights were boring when he was a champion, but he was dominant. We saw what he did with Paulo Costa, and yeah, at the end of the fight, humiliating him a little bit. We know what Izzy can do, but maybe, in my opinion, he probably lost the spark. He got the title back from Pereira with an amazing knockout, and maybe this is when Izzy was like, hey, I made it. I defeated my arch nemesis. I completed the first season of this anime. I saved the world. Maybe I need to take a little rest. I don't really have a mission right now. So maybe this is what's going on in Izzy's mind. Not really sure. Can't really tell. Don't really have any connections in his gym who can share with me any insights. But yeah, Izzy versus Nasruddin Imavov. Amazing fight. Roman Dolidze is actually a great fight as well. Roman Dolidze is going to be fighting Kevin Holland, if I'm correct. That's an interesting fight. I believe that Roman Dolidze is going to be using his ground game a little bit, and we know Kevin Holland, he submitted Jacare. It's going to be dangerous there as well. But yeah, Dolidze's punches are harder, and Holland doesn't really react well to people punching him really hard in the face. So maybe one of those guys is going to be fighting Adesanya. Maybe Holland wins, maybe he takes Dolidze's place and he fights Adesanya. Holland versus Adesanya is going to be an amazing striking matchup. I believe Adesanya wins it though. It's going to be just like Wonderboy and Holland. But yeah, guys, Tell me what you think about the upcoming fights in the middleweight division, probably in the light heavyweight division as well. If you have any suggestions about the channel, please don't forget to leave a comment, and also don't forget to give me a like, because it really means a lot for me when I see you guys liking my videos. It just makes me really motivated to create more. And yeah, if you want to follow me, I'll be really happy if you do so. It's going to be amazing. You can also follow me on Twitter, or X. I'm not really active there right now, but I'll promise to be more active there. And I might start a TikTok channel to upload quick predictions and maybe shorts made out of those videos. We will see about this. But yeah, don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well. It's MMAonWheels. I'm going to be posting my thoughts about some fighters and some fights and events, what Dana White says, and so on. Alright guys, thank you for watching. It's already over 11 minutes. That's my longest video so far. It's going to be the third video that I'm uploading on this channel. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the week, and I'll see you guys, let's see, maybe in 2 days or maybe tomorrow. We'll see.